Hi everyone, I'd just like to share with you before we begin the next section of the Diamond Light Grid meditation. I've been feeling really emotional all day, having watched the news last night and seeing the faces of the people that have passed with the COVID-19, and then seeing the key worker who has passed with the COVID-19 through not having the proper equipment to protect him. It really has had a profound effect. I'm a key worker myself, so I can relate to that in particular. And at the end of the meditation, I'd like us to spend a while just remembering these people, remembering their families, and sending out healing to them all, helping to give them the strength to and the acceptance of what's happening at the moment. It's a very, very difficult time for everybody, and it's one way that we can help by working on the grid doing this. I'd also like to make a tribute to a very special lady called Val Stoner. She passed yesterday. It wasn't connected to the COVID-19. I was very honoured to be able to have met her once, and she is the most incredible lady. She's an absolute legend. That is the best way to describe her. She helped so many people. She had so many projects that she worked on, and she saw everything through to the end, and she really did help to change people's lives. So I'd also like to pay tribute to her too. A very, very, very special person. So we've discussed previously, I've helped you to create the shape of your grid, the pattern, and then we went on to discuss how to add things to your grid. So the next section today is to place crystals, if you wish, onto your grid, to place aspects of your personality and your gifts and your talents, and then to place people or animals or beings onto your grid. So you can, for your personality, it could be something like, you're a very loyal person, passionate, kind, motivated. You can, for people to place onto your grid, it can be people that have passed, or it can be people that are still here. It can be friends, family, it can be celebrities, it can be historians, and it can be whoever you can relate to and whoever you've aspired to in your life, and whoever means something to you. However, if you don't want to put anybody onto your grid, that's absolutely fine, because it is your own unique creation that you're going to be working with. And if at some point you feel you want to add more people, you can. And if you feel that you want to remove people or things off of it, you can, like I've said before. You can place animals or pets onto your grid. You can place your power animal onto your grid. And obviously you can place crystals too. You can place archangels, unicorns, ascended masters, whoever you feel guided to, you can place onto your grid. So let us begin. So I'd like you to make sure your feet are placed onto the floor. You're sitting comfortably. Take a few deep breaths. And imagine those thick white roots are going down into the centre of the earth. Deeper and deeper, spreading like the roots of a tree. Finding that beautiful large crystal in the centre of the earth to wrap your roots around. Going round and round until you're feeling anchored and secure. Now take your attention to the top of your head. and feel the diamond light energy completely cover you from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes and underneath and around. So you are in a beautiful diamond light bubble of high vibrational energy. Now take yourself in that lift to the top of a tall building. And the lift doors will open. And you can see the universe once more. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your face and your body. Feel the beautiful energy pouring onto you and transmitting into every cell of your being. Your diamond light grid that you have created is before you. Step, jump or climb onto your grid and feel the amazing energies that you have created within this grid. I'd now like you to place aspects of your personality onto the grid. Place your gifts and your talents. If you wish to add people, animals, beings onto your grid also, please do so now. you wish to add crystals onto your grid, place them on now. And I'd like us to take a moment to just reconnect with all the things that we've placed on our grids. For this is now the completion of our own personal Diamond Light grid. Feel the power of your own amazing grid that you've created. Feel the beautiful diamond light energy within this grid. The delicious energy that you can infuse and be part of at any time. May we now all request the most benevolent outcome for the people who have passed, that they've received a smooth transition back to spirit world. We send the most benevolent outcome for their families, their friends, their colleagues, that they're able to deal with this grieving process, and finally the acceptance of what's happened, and that they're able to love and support each other through this very traumatic, difficult time. We request the most benevolent outcome for the current people who are experiencing the effects of the COVID-19, and they're either at home, in isolation, going through these horrendous symptoms, or they're in hospitals being cared for by key workers. Please help to protect everybody concerned. We send the diamond, light, silver, violet flame to all of these homes and all of these hospitals and buildings that are being set up and being transformed into hospitals, that everywhere's protected and the negative energy is being transmuted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd also personally like to send out the most benevolent outcome for Val Stoner's friends and for her family, and for all the people who knew her. She touched everybody's hearts that she met. Please send them love and healing and comfort. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We send all of these most benevolent outcomes and the beautiful diamond light healing energy out to everybody and everything mentioned now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So just take a moment more to reflect a little, gather your thoughts on the beautiful diamond light grid that's your own creation. And when you're ready, take yourself back into the lift, down to the ground floor. Bringing yourself back into the room. When you're ready, take some deep breaths. Wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. The diamond light energy, I keep meaning to tell you this, actually originates from source, and the source is the divine intelligence, and this filters through and it reaches the diamond light grid and therefore is transfused into us ourselves, and everything just becomes beautiful. It's the most amazing high vibration energy. So that's the conclusion of you creating your own diamond light grid. So you'll be able to work with this now on a daily basis if you wish to. If you just wish to use it once a week, 3 times a day, it's entirely up to you because it is your own personal grid and creation. Now you can use the grid, as I've said before, to place your wishes and your intentions of how you'd love your life to be, or it could be a particular situation that you're not sure about how to resolve, and you can ask for the most benevolent outcome for this. You can remove things from your grid, and you can use your grid however you wish to. The next time that I talk, I will be helping you to step onto the universal grid, and then we can start doing some universal grid work also. So just want to send love, light and blessings to you all. Thank you.